Hello and welcome to the Daily Technomancer Let's Plays Delver. So, this is my 6th time trying to record this Let's Play, and it has always failed due to some problem, whether technical or simply of my own incompetence. But so we are playing Delver, a roguelike dungeon exploration game. Rumor says that this place guards the greatest artifact of the old Mage Empire, said to be powerful enough to bend and warp reality. Here we are in a camp outside of a relatively large dungeon, or ruin to be specific. The dungeon's underneath the ruin. So there are some people here. There are notes on battle, which I'm not going to read. Those are basically instructions. They're useless. However, there are various notes that are interesting. I think the bard is messing with my stuff. A book I bought was replaced with another entirely. Like I wouldn't even notice. The nerve of some people. Even my food was switched out. All of my scones are sweet rolls now. So, as we can see, this place is evidently heavily blighted with magic, making it unstable, inconsistent, etc. So I'm just going to break these crates in the hope that we might get something useful, but not really. We've got an iron dagger, a purple potion, a wand, ale, and some clothing. We could buy some arrows for 10 gold because we do have money, but I'm not going to do that. So evidently we cannot attack these guys because they're our friends. Magic. We can only talk to this guy, we can only talk to this guy, no point. Let's skedaddle! And into the dungeon. What do we have here? A scroll of flame. And an ominous looking skull. Alrighty, let's check what's to the sides. Ooh, yes, a storage room. That's good, because our spawn was pretty loot free. It'd be nice to get some stuff. Ow. Where did this guy come from? There we go. Oh, we got another wand, but he cost us 2 health. How very rude of him. Broken skull cap, that's no good. Dark potion. Oh, interesting thing about potions, be careful around potions when fighting, because due to some odd mechanic that I don't understand. Well, I understand the idea behind it, but it's a relatively rare mechanic. I don't know what it's inspired by. If you hit a potion with an attack, the potion will explode. So it essentially becomes an area of effect bomb. It's interesting because it doesn't necessarily damage, it just does the effect that it has. So a poison potion might be definitely worth hitting that way, while a healing potion could then become area of effect and actually help other people, which would kind of suck. And so many scrolls. Also there's a note. Storage room. Maps. Things further inside the room seem so intact. It's just as we hoped. The location is off from where the old map said that the Mage King's Tower would be. But only the lower floors and basement are left intact, but all of the things we're finding indicate this is indeed the place. So we got a scroll of greater health, a scroll of flame, and a scroll of blizzard. Which is actually not bad. We're off to a pretty good start, as it seems. Maybe not armor-wise, but we're definitely well off in terms of lovely things that we call magic. And I have no idea how I'm going to get up there, so I guess we'll have to walk around. Worn skull cap, does it have any stats? It does not have any stats. I'm not going to wear that. Okay, Lego! Hello? Angry guy. Hello? Come on around the corner. Hey, level up, he's dead! Do I want to level up? I want to level up my magic because we got tons of magic items. There's more storage here. This is like box spawn. That wand is crappy, but that's okay. The interesting thing is that wands here use charges, which is very akin to certain versions of Dungeons & Dragons, which use charges to limit wands. Though in Dungeons & Dragons you can recharge your wands. It takes time though. But it's good to see that relation. However, on the note of things inspired by Dungeons & Dragons, I do have one rather intense qualm with this game, which is that it uses armor class in the very modern sense, which I'm not a fan of. Essentially, traditionally, armor class came from class as defined by ships. That is to say, first class being significantly better than second class, etc. However, because of a, I guess, modern fashion that stats should be higher if they're better, that has not stuck. So now armor class is actually a number that goes up the better your armor is, which is not accurate with the original Dungeons and Dragons design of it's AC2 at 0, so ACTHO, armor class to 0, which was an interesting system from Dungeons and Dragons, I believe 1st and 2nd edition, which has kind of lost popularity, again because of the new standard of of positive stats being better. So there are tons of these guys. So that's my one main qualm. Other than that, I think this game is really fun. And yeah, I think it says a lot about me that I care a lot about the fact that the mechanic is historically inaccurate. So let's see what we've got now. 3 to 5. Okay, sword against mace. It's probably worth the trade-off in knockback. Knockback is pretty good in this game because enemies hit based on how close they are to you. Also, this game has the interesting mechanic where you don't really have much of a hit chance, but it's the more, or I mean in a way you do, but the more charged up your attack is, the more likely you are to hit. That's kind of the thick and the thin of it. So if you can spam attacks actually quite a bit, or you can charge up. Once you're fully charged, it's actually a guaranteed hit, assuming you're in range. Which is what those notes at the beginning of the game tell you. Health. Definitely go up in health. As a mage, it's bad to be a glass cannon. I mean, it's traditional to be a glass cannon, but it's a bad idea in this game. Are we going somewhere we haven't been before? Yes, we are. Great. Doors. Love doors. Oh, there's a lot of things in here. Ooh. Nope, too many cooks in the kitchen. There we go, magic. Said we were gonna be a mage. Let's be a mage. Let's find out. Oh, well, iron skin. We got armor for a moment. That's at least good. So that bat is fucking us up. Come on, batty. Oh, there's the iron skin. Ooh, the wand. That's good. I really don't like bats. They're honestly the hardest enemy for me to deal with. Which I think is silly. There we go. Okay, why the hell did that have a mace? Mokrash asking the real question. Also, why is that mace way better than the sword if a bat can carry it? It's fine. Leveling up in this game is pretty good. Most of the time it makes sense how it, what it does or how it works. But, okay, there we go. Magic, however, increases how many charges you can get out of a wand, which I don't really understand. I would have expected damage, but apparently not. I didn't write the game, don't ask me how that's supposed to work, but that's how it works. I don't really mind either. I actually really like that, efficiency definition to it, but it's a bit different than what I'm used to. This is going to be a pretty short Let's Play. I'd like to keep it between 15 minutes and half an hour. So I'm actually just going to clock my Skype call. That was bad. We nearly got fried. That is why we have healing items. Healing items. Oh, nearly hit the potion. Oh no, yeah, he hit the potion. Now he iron skinned himself, which is bad because it means he's a bit tougher. I think. I haven't actually verified the effects work on the enemies, but That's my suspicion. I also believe we've walked through a pressure plate. No, we haven't. Okay, we're fine. Let's see what happens when this guy gets on the pressure plate. Ooh. Well, I think that was a trap. But he triggered it. Yeah. I don't know, there was the intense, like, black animation. I'm going to assume that was a trap. It's a bit hard to tell sometimes, honestly. Ooh, spikes. Ow, yeah, I got spiked. So, the interesting thing is that healing here is actually both constant and based on time. So the potion has a constant value, but it's not like part of it gets applied and then just the rest is like wasted. That's very hard. I have no idea how I'm supposed to get up there. If it's even possible to get up there. I'd like to call a bit of bullshit on that. Well, that's the entrance. It's definitely not where I'm going to go. Check our inventory. We've got 48 gold, that's not bad. And I guess we just have to go through the floor, back to the other end, and go down. Bit hard for me to navigate, honestly. I was saying something. Oh yeah, there's a full amount, but it doesn't get wasted if it's more than your health. It just becomes it progressively heals you, and basically... a door. Basically, if you take damage, like after you've eaten the potion, but before the potion's healing effects have worn out, then you're still getting healed. So you can basically go to full health like more than once from a single healing item, as long as you take the damage quickly after you've been hurt the first time. This isn't like dramatic, like the game changing, but it does allow for certain tactics, like you can heal preemptively, which is something that you can't really do in a lot of games. Attack or magic do we want to cast? I want to cast more. That's not where we're going. That's where we're going. Is like preemptive healing is actually very good. It's like a temporary like tankiness buff, basically, which is pretty nice. Tanking in this game can be great once you get good armor. We did not get a good armor spawn. Or by that I mean we didn't get a good loot spawn for armor. We got a great loot spawn for magic, given the scrolls, etc. But we're definitely not going to be very tanky for now. Oh, yes. Oh yeah, interesting thing that I've loved about this game. This is one of the few games, or few games in my experience, where traps also work on the enemy. The enemy doesn't avoid them, as in the AI isn't perfectly aware of how they work either. And they're quite deadly. So, I have to say it's very enjoyable. It's very enjoyable occasionally being able to guide an enemy into a trap, because I think that's a very important part from both like dungeon exploration games, but also from roleplay games. Like Dungeons and Dragons, guiding enemies into their own traps has been like the most common tactic, because the traps are always way more OP than anything we'll have. Ooh. Ow, that hurt. Hello, Slimy. The water in this game is pretty benign. I haven't tried falling into the lava yet, because I'm a pansy, but the water doesn't do anything bad. Ooh, trap, poison trap. Ow, ow, many ow. Explosive trap. We take more damage, I'm going to use a potion randomly. I don't know what the potion does though, so we gotta wait. Yeah, I'm not gonna put the dark potion, I'm pretty sure that's poisoned. Yeah, there's nothing about it. You feel better! This is good. We found some evidence of the first expedition. They definitely made it here. We found some scraps of their notes and some of their supplies, but no bodies so far. It's like they just vanished. Yeah, so this place is kind of ominous. That is a well-established fact. This interesting. I kind of disapprove of the fact that I set off that trap voluntarily. Basically, I wanted to see what it did, and then it did something not nice. Poison in this game can be pretty bad. Like, most enemies do like 1 to 2 damage. The mage is like 2 to 3 to 4 to 6. But then you're like poisoned, and you can lose so much health. So these guys are annoying. Like, I don't know if they're supposed to be rangers or rogues or what, but they're honestly so incredibly aggressive. It's very interesting. You can't break that picture. Sometimes there's a Doge painting. Oof. Mad jukes. Mad jukes. Ooh, that hurt. You know what? It's bow time. Oh, we died. Mother. Yeah, mages. OP as fuck. Well, 44 damage taken isn't too bad. Traps trapped 12. Alrighty, one more. Let's go to the 30-minute mark. Or at least 30-minute mark for my recording. I'm not gonna read the notes again. I'm sure you guys remember the first time I did this. Just gonna loot. Oh yes. See, this is a good spawn. Now we're already getting the good stuff, like, without having to leave camp. That's not even me being greedy, it's just that having a good starting spawn makes you, like, less reliant on RNG. Like, this is way more damage than we started with Oh! Pro tip, do not throw your weapons away. Especially not during combat. It just makes you a bit less reliant on RNG, which is important. This is interesting. I have not had a spawn like this before. In fact, I think this is my favorite spawn, so I'm glad I didn't stop recording. There's even a waterfall. Okay. Tomb Raider theory has not paid off. You cannot walk through the waterfall. Tomb Raider, you've almost always had something hidden behind the waterfall. It was just like Tomb Raider's meme. It was like, yeah, that's a waterfall. There's a cave behind there somewhere. Just gotta find it. To the left. Angry guy with a stick. Angry dead guy with a stick. Had a dagger, but was using a stick. Hey, beer. Ale, technically. I like how we went inside, but now we're going up. Where are we going? Are we going to? Angry guy with a dagger. Oh yes, he dropped a shield. Speed penalty, which is tolerable. So yes, this is a one-handed weapon, which means we can have a shield. Two-handed weapons in this game tend to have really high knockback, which is great. Or at least, like, it's great. I'm closing that door, I'm walking away, I'm not going near there. Not yet. Not with a measly 8 health. Okay. This one's a bit better. Especially because this seems to be a storage room and there's only a bat in it. Hey, we leveled up! Of all of these, I actually want the health most, so I guess we get to be tanky as well. Let's see what good stuff we have. Leather pants, a purple potion, an excellent fire wand. I'm just gonna let that sink in because an excellent amulet of protection. Okay, so basically we've just gotten 3 excellent items in one room for free. Things could not get better right now. I mean, they could. We could totally find a chainmail, but like, they're not gonna get better anytime soon. And I don't mind. I mean, we've got armor class 15, which again, if you listen to my earlier rant about armor class, would mean we have the 15th lowest category of armor class. But that's okay, because here it means we're actually really, really tough. We're like made of nails. Like, we hammered nails into our own flesh. Oh, come on! Attack! There we go. Okay, we already have one of these. So I like how this is one of those games where things just drop out of random enemies. Like, it doesn't make sense why that enemy has it, but who cares? I feel like in real Dungeons and Dragons, it always made a bit more sense. Sometimes. And sometimes there'd just be the weird, like, your GM just needed you to have this, so here it is. Broken leather pants. That guy broke his pants. What a noob! Hey, what if I forgot to record this? I will be so pissed. I will, like, rage quit and murder everyone. By the way, I'm not a very violent person. I just get really intense about recording. Don't think I'm crazy. Don't let anybody let you think I'm crazy. Huh. Are you gonna set that off? Well, actually, I've got it. Oh! Well, he set it off. We know what it does. I'm gonna just put the apple down. But that guy was way more dedicated to the cause. This game is so nice about dropping good stuff today. Or at least like right now. These 10 minutes. Come on. There was a bat here. I need to know where that bat is. Oh, so there's a very mean looking guy in there. Well, he's not a mage, so it's fine. Yeah, I got him. I dropped down onto his face and he died. So many apples. Whoever died here must have been like a teacher's pet. Ah, bat. It's batty. It's dead! I think I'll boost our attack. See if that actually had any effect on the stats. No, it didn't. Maybe it's attack speed. Could be, could be. Not 100% sure. Don't have enough experience with this game yet to be able to accurately predict what does what. What? We came this way? Oh yeah, you can break some of the smaller furniture items, but there's nothing in them, so it doesn't matter that you can do that. Ah yes, the ominous looking room. It's near the broken pants guy. Look how the zombies... Oh, straight upgrades all around. Even better iron... Yeah, actually it's a normal sword. It's not a mage's sword. And it's still one-handed though. That's important. The moment we switch to a two-handed weapon, our shield will be worth throwing out. Lava. Still don't know what happens if you fall in. But don't want to find out. If you really want me to jump in the lava, I will do it on my next playthrough. Just comment that you want me to do it. I will put it on the schedule. And it will happen. But if you guys don't care that much either because you're not suicidal, or like lava prone, then we can just let it go. Forward, ho! I think this is the place with the scary door, but now I've got tons of stuff. Yeah. And a green potion. Assuming he were to set off the trap. Not in a safe place. Definitely not where I want to be. I don't see a wizard. It's probably a good sign, but... There we go. Yeah, switching weapons while having an arrow drawn back will prevent you from wasting your arrow. It's like the only way I know of to prevent the arrow going to waste. Cheese! And coins. I swear I saw green light. Green lights are bad. I went mostly full health. Oh, there we go. That's where that angry bitch is coming from. dead? Please tell me he's dead. Okay, he's dead. See, that would have... Oh! Oof. Had another straight upgrade. We are on a great streak right now. So yeah, you can break down doors, as the mage demonstrated by blowing one up. I was wondering what was going on, because there was all the green light, but... Yeah, the lighting engine doesn't seem to take doors into account very well. Ow, that hurt. I'd like to level up, because if I level up, then I don't have to eat food to regain my health. But at the same time, it would suck to die, so we're gonna keep the apple around. It's great to have apples. No trap. No. Midgety dagger, but it has a pretty high stat, actually. See, that was... Yeah, there we go. Now we got a healing potion going. We don't have to be as afraid of the bat. And the slime never really posed a threat because it's easy to aim at. I don't know where the bat went. That's leather armor, that's irrelevant. And staircase down, let's go. Only gonna explore this for a bit because we are actually hitting the 30-minute mark on my Skype call, which means we're probably about 25 minutes of recording. Jaren's team found the entrance to what appears to be the mines under the basements. Those will probably be worth exploring later. For now, let's focus on the areas that were inhabited. There's enough there to keep us busy for weeks. Interesting. I have no idea who any of these people are or what they may have found, but it's probably cool. Don't really like the layout here. It's a bit twisted.
Over here.
No, that didn't work. Yeah, sometimes the arrows will kind of just bounce. I don't really know why. Seems to be a an issue caused by whatever hit scan method this game uses. Not an expert on hit scan methods. But usually they're pretty effective most of the time. But this one just seems to sometimes bug out. The fact that the arrows do deflect means you don't waste them, which I guess is the game's way of taking mercy on you. But you don't hit anything either. I'm hoping the mage. Yeah, the mage definitely walking into that treasure plate. AI getting fooled by its own. Oh, that's a teleporter. So the bat set it off, and the bat went away. So that just means we'll be seeing both of them later. The real question is where, in what circumstances, and how bad will it be? Actually, if we're feeling adventurous, let's teleport toward them. Pathfinding game bad. Now we're getting harassed for something. Hey, we leveled up! Yeah, let's increase our health again. The tankier we can get, the better. I don't know if there's a cap on max health in this game. There probably is, in some sort. Ooh! Trap right over our head. Luckily, the game does take height into account. So, that trap probably means more on the way up. That's the room with the teleporter, oddly enough. Which means the mage did indeed teleport who knows where, but we don't really know what happened to him after. This room has two ominous looking doors as if it's a jail cell. I'm gonna close this. For entering. Money! Get that cash. I'm going to open this one. And there's another note. More doors. Ooh, pressure plate. Dangerous. However, you can set pressure plates off with items because of how this game deals with graphics. Teleporter. Good to know. Team found the entrance. I believe we've read this note before somewhere else. Expedition food supply. Salted pork, trail bread, barley ale. How interesting. Not really. Storage though, that could help. Steel mace. We already have something with better stats, so we're not going to have much use for it. But it's nice of the game to give us something. Mace would have nice knockback though. But alas.
Hey!
Ooh, sword gun. I don't like it when we enter a room and there's just the dude right there. Now let's take the skull. Let's find out. Oh, yeah, see, that was a trap. That would have hurt. In fact, let's just keep the skull for such purposes. I don't know if there's any pressure plates that help you. That would be cool. At least putting the bone arrow to some use. See a trap? Gold potion. Still don't know what those do. Excellent amulet of health versus protection. Is that a worthwhile trade-off? I don't know, so I'm going to keep both. Having our max health increased by 1 does help, though. Armor HP versus health HP are always a bit of a tough question. It's a matter of how effective the armor is, and I don't know how this game really handles armor calculations. Oh, that's bad. Oh no, he's dead. You know he... Oh, yes. Look at that hammer. It's two-handed, so our shield is moot. But look at that hammer. See, if I equip, like, a wand, I'll still actually be protected by that, but I can break down the doors now. I don't have to give any sort of a damn. And our inventory is a bit full, though. Sucks. So, I'm gonna eat the apple. Desmond went berserk. He started yelling about how we were all going to die and then cut down 2 men before escaping. Okay. So they're all going crazy down here. It's good to know. Swap with an apple. You can probably carry... Ooh. More room... Actually, no, that's a skeleton.
Over here!
No mage? No mage. Angry guy. That's okay. Don't hit the potion. Yeah, we've already got that. Any of these worth throwing away? Bye-bye, Scully. I guess I will throw away the excellent thing, because, well, quite frankly, we do need space. Broken... Okay, no, we're not taking a broken wand. AI pathfinding isn't always the best in this game. Sometimes they just walk straight to you, so they can never reach you because they get stuck behind something. It usually only becomes an issue when there's different heights, though. Not sure why, exactly. They're not very good at surviving this hammer. Now these bitches are good at surviving everything, but at least a great knockdown helps prevent, like, melee characters from harassing us too much now, because they can just go fly away. If we can land the hit. The bat is not my favorite, though, even with a weapon like this, because getting a hit is hard. That's a bit... I think I killed it, because there's a blood splat. I don't think the game generates my blood. Ah, it's dead. Defense or attack? Defense. Steel spiked mace. That is nice. I would totally do that if we didn't have this hammer. The mace would be one-handed though, which would be great. But I'm still not willing to trade. for that sort of thing. Fine buckler, have one. Don't need one. Steak, got one. Angry guy, don't have one, don't want one, don't need one. A ring. You gotta throw something out. Cheese. No, I just accidentally ate the shit. There we go. Ring of protection. Not even gonna make any comment about that. Wheat. Where are we going now? Okay, we're going backwards. I really don't like these long treks, but whatever. I'll end the recording soon because we're at almost 40 minutes, which is usually how long these things go. No. Field trip to... Ow, all the dead bodies. Field trip to somewhere else. Up the ramp we go. I get lost so easily. In Warframe, it's like it takes forever for me to get to the escape because I'm just always lost. So sad. Let's see. What to do? There's a lot of bats in this room. Ooh, 12 to 14. What is the difference? 11 to... Why is it worse? It's made of steel. It should be better. Suspicious. I actually heard of it. Heal, bread. Do we have anything I can throw onto there? I'm going to throw the apple. It didn't explode. It's usually a good sign. Or somebody's already set it off. Bit hard to tell. Don't really care that much as long as it doesn't kill us.
Hello?
He did. You know he did. Oh yeah, proximity-based trap. Best handled with care. Yeah, that was a trap. Oh, also. There. Okay, Ice Wand. 8 charges. 6 charges, but... Could I put it in there? Apparently it's not an item I can carry in my hand. And then I can't take the buckler because, yeah. See, if the game auto-directed things into the type of inventory they can go to, this would be a lot easier. Also, more proximity traps. This is a lot of running. Okay, up we go. This will basically just prove to us that this is a hallway, because we already see it on the map. It's going to complete. Want that potion? Oh, that sucks because I'm not going over there. Do, however, apparently have to cross to get over there. No, wrong way. Actually, let's find out what this does. Yeah, see, if you hit it, it goes boom. Ah, there we go, that's the end. Here's the book. We don't need the book. And so, I guess I'll kill these guys, clear out this last room, and then we'll be done. Or last few rooms. Oh god, is this going to be a big complex that I've, like, missed? Steel mace, nope. Excellent Ice Wand with 8 charges. What are we throwing out? I'm throwing out potions because there's too many. That's everything then. I think that's good. We just check it out. We've leveled up 5 times. We've got tons of defense. Got tons of health, tons of magic. We're basically ready to murder everything. Good on us. Yeah, this looks like a... Okay, wait, let me break this. Oh, Scrolled Blizzard. Okay, I was actually expecting nothing, but... expect and you shall receive something completely different. I'm gonna drop the Dark Potion. Actually, I'm gonna hit it. Now, so you get different colors. That's pretty. Well, fuck me. 1,034 damage. I think we're gonna end there because I'm about to go rage quit, but it's been a lovely time with you guys. Have a great weekend. Do not do something like that. Goodbye.